Fox, Falco, Crystal, Peppy, and Slippy. Toss them all together, force them to duke it out with crazy weaponry and vehicles, and oh my goodness, you've got yourself some totally underrated multiplayer fun in Star Fox Assault. So yeah, the general opinion on this game seems to be meh, and it's really much better than meh. In fact, I would say the game's quality is more, and not meh. To this day, myself and friends keep coming back to this multiplayer mode. Up to 4 people can select their favorite members of Team Star Fox. It's pretty nifty because each character has their own special abilities. So for example, Falco is best at piloting the R-Wing, Crystal has 2 shield barriers, Slippy can jump much higher and has a bit more health. So deciding who you want to battle with really does take some planning. Personally, and I'm a little ashamed to admit it, I am all about the Slippy. He's a bit of a dink, but I think that's kind of what makes him so stupidly charming. Plus, when you lose to Slippy, it's one of the most embarrassing defeats anyone could ever experience. I mean, seriously, you lost to this? It's really fun how the gameplay has multiple layers to it. You can battle on foot, hop in an R-Wing and fly around, or you can take control of a Landmaster tank. Some levels are also purely R-Wing focused, or even totally on foot, like in this enemy base. Another great feature, or maybe my favorite part of the multiplayer, are the weapons. You know, you've got your typical stuff like blasters, a sniper rifle, grenades, machine guns, and so on, but some of the weaponry gets pretty cool. There's guided rockets, jetpacks, remote mines, and perhaps my favorite, the Fireburst pod. So yeah, you drop this big weird barrel on the ground, and then you run like hell. Because after a few seconds, it shoots out a whole bunch of grenades into the sky. It's a bunch of big, colorful explosions of doom. It's so pretty, and so deadly. I like that the multiplayer isn't very standard and typical. It reminds me of the days when a versus multiplayer mode didn't necessarily have to be some massive online first-person shooter with 32 players and online leaderboards. It's about running around in Star Fox-themed worlds and having some silly, competitive local fun with your friends. And frankly, I don't know, that's enough for me.